What's up, guys, and welcome to the Domino Tapes. Today we got a very special guest. But first, we want to remind you guys, hit the like, subscribe, campanita, all that shit. That shit helps. But without further ado, let's give a warm welcome to my boy, Landro.
Let's go.
What's good, Baba?
Thank you.
What's good, bro?
Good, bro. Good. Getting ready for this shit, bro. Low-key nervous,
You
bro.
nervous, dog? Is it your first podcast?
No, I did one before, but that shit never came out because we were talking too much shit, bro. Like, we were talking shit that it was
That
not
couldn't come out.
Yeah, that couldn't come out, bro. Shit that we said when we saw it. Well, my best friend saw it. And she was like, nah, let's not put this on the web, bro. This is
your future self's going to hate you.
If we could do that with a couple of our old episodes, I would be like,
nah.
I'd be almost all of them. We still need to get those views.
I'm talking age gap, 4 of us,
bro.
coffee tables,
Need some controversial shit.
Yeah.
Dog.
Bro, we used to go in with like, so sometimes for like a guest, like we'll plan like if we don't know them. So we'll plan like some stuff, bro. We used to go into episodes. So it used to be 4 of us.
Like 4 hosts.
Yeah, it used to be just like that was the show.
A whole fucking radio station, bro.
Yeah, it was. It literally was like La Mega.
It was. I'm not gonna lie though. It was fun though. Like it was.
Because bro, between us 4, we would not have a plan. We just go in, and one of us would have something to talk about.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, I mean it's
so
4
then the other 3 would just like bounce off of it.
What happened to the other 2?
Just life, bro. They didn't get fired because it's not a job.
You guys fired them, right? Nah.
Hey, bro.
Nah, bro.
They're seeing it right now. They're seeing it right now, bro.
It's man, so you gotta cut costs.
You gotta cut costs, bro. I'm playing.
Nah.
It was
Nah, bro. Just life. Life gets in the way. Life changes, bro.
But they didn't want to do it no more. I mean, bro, it's an hour.
Yeah, but it's a lot though. It's not just an hour, bro.
Well, you tell Lion that, he's like, it's not just an hour.
It's not just an hour. Because you know how much work goes behind the post-production.
Let me retract.
For me, yeah.
That's like me telling you.
Yeah, don't even say it. I know where you're going. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
That's like he shows up to the production and he's like, all right, these 5 hours, that was it, right? No.
I get it. It's more than 1 hour. I feel you.
And especially like to grow a podcast, like you gotta be like
consistent as fuck.
Consistent and also like active to grow your fan base.
Claro.
Like you have to be on like and it's tough, bro, because like I'm not naturally like that.
But do you guys do it?
Sometimes I'm not naturally like that.
So why are you talking then, bro?
Yeah, bro.
No, you gotta do it, bro.
You gotta do it, and I'm telling to myself right now, out loud. That's me telling myself.
Yeah, just repeat that clip. Repeat that clip over and over. Yeah, no, it's the first. I guess it's the first time I'm in a podcast. Yeah, porque the other one, like I told you,
too much crazy stuff.
It was a mess, bro. And yeah, it was just my best friend. Ella es modelo y quería hacer como un podcast y se compró unos audífonos bien mierda y sounded like ass, bro. And it looked, at the end of the day, I mean, it looked normal, but yeah, and then I guess ella me dijo como que no, I don't think it's gonna come out. Yeah, whatever. Pero sí hablamos un montón, fue como una hora por ahí.
Bro, like
that's funny.
I don't know if we've ever had an episode that didn't come out like during. Oh, we've had a couple, but it wasn't because like of anything that was said, but it was like because of
it just didn't look good.
Just technical difficulty, bro. Like,
oh yeah,
bro, this has been a learning process for us, bro.
Technical difficulty, like como que una cámara se apagó. Okay.
Yeah, like stuff like that, and like along the process, like bro, a lot that happened like 3 or 4 times.
Didn't we have one time where the camera shut off and we didn't realize it?
Bro, like twice at least.
Or like one of us forgot to put the SD card in like the Zoom quarter.
Bro, we went through a whole podcast. After we were like picking up, we're like,
wait, so they forgot to put an SD card?
Yeah.
So they were not shooting shit.
No, like, we shot audio. But there was no video, bro. So esas cosas que pasan en el barrio fino, bro. Like,
yeah.
That's like,
have you guys had any like awkward situation with somebody?
Like on the pod?
Yeah, I mean, you have it, but like it's like you navigate it, bro. Like it's like I at least I think we made it awkward, if anything. You know?
Wait, which one?
What do you think was your answer? What do you think?
For an awkward moment, we haven't really had an awkward moment, but we had like a weird episode where it was like,
is it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we
it was
decided
not weird enough.
No, I mean,
pero ¿qué pasó? Cuéntame,
no,
cuéntame.
it was, but it's also like, bro, just put content out. Like you have to you have to feed the machine that is YouTube.
But why it was weird though? It was
Just-
good weird. It was weird like bad. It was weird. Okay.
It was just like,
the vibe was
The vibe was off.
the
Yeah.
vibe was off.
which is really rare.
Yeah.
I would say for us, because I feel like everyone we've always had has been able to have like a good time.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't feel like an interview, because we've gotten that a lot.
Yeah.
So like that episode, it was just like there were
An
other
interview.
factors too, but I'm not gonna go
Yeah.
to, because I feel like we started saying everything. Like
No,
you'll
it's
know
fine.
which episode.
We'll talk
it is.
off camera, man.
Yeah, we can say off camera.
But bro,
We talk about
Yeah.
We're just trying to get you guys talk shit, bro.
I know. This man's trying to make us go viral.
I was just saying you guys need some controversial shit, bro. I'm helping you out, bro.
Hey.
who was it?
Yeah, how long ago, bro? How long ago?
We're gonna Uno reverse this because this episode's about you.
Nah. But
Have
it's
you
not,
ever had an
all
argument?
we know is that episode is out.
It is
Yeah.
out, so
So
you're gonna have to
any
go.
of those-
You're gonna have to
yeah,
go
have
through
to
every
go
single
through
episode to
And
find
check
out
which one is the one with
exactly.
the vibe off.
So you have to
During-
listen to every single one all the way through.
All the way fucking through and subscribe.
And so exactly.
And
That's the
sell-
only way. That's the only way you'll know.
Yeah. No.
Our numbers about to go up.
Have you ever had an awkward moment on set?
On set?
Nah, bro, yo, this guy is like a fucking maestro on set,
Nah,
bro.
bro.
Let me tell you the story about how I met Landro, bro. Literally. So I'm working with Casalu, right? And I'm doing stuff for them, like creative shit with them, pretty much. I got approached. We're like, yo, look, we have some commercials in mind. So, you know, we're gonna connect you with this director, and you guys can like come up with a script or something. So, and I'm like, bro, I've never met this man, dog. I'm like, I have no idea how this is gonna go, bro. Like, I don't know from your point of view, but we'll get your point of view on it. But I was like, I was kind of like, I mean, okay, like that's fine. Like usually, like how it works is like I'll just do the script and I'll give it to the director and be like, yo, this is like what we're like looking to do.
For, yeah.
And then obviously that you put your vision onto like how we're gonna capture it. But like this is the script and all that shit. So I was like, I mean, that's fine. I'm open to collaboration. Like I feel like collaboration always brings the best like ideas.
Yeah.
So I'm always open to it. But we got on a call, bro. We got on a Google Meet. And bro, like that shit was so fucking funny because like right off the bat, bro, I was like, yo, this is gonna like these scripts are gonna fucking go like crazy.
Bro. Yeah.
Like they had so they already had the concept already, like before they even came to me. Like they had like these are the 5 ideas. We just needed scripts for each one to like make them come to life. And I'm like I got excited about it because I'm like, oh, like the way that like the concepts behind this are strong, and like they're gonna like it's very like dialogue heavy. So like I was like, I love
It's a
this
lot
shit.
of script.
Yeah, it's a lot of like, and that's my shit, bro. Like I do that shit for work every day.
You cook.
Hey, dog. You said
Bro,
it, not me.
cook, bro.
You said it, not me.
Bro, cook.
But bro, so I got on the Google Meet with Landro, and we just like, all right, so this is what we gotta do. Like this is the reference. Let's just start going. Like fuck it.
Yeah.
And bro, that was like, I think we spoke for like an hour or 2 hours maybe.
We were just talking, bro, having fun.
Bro, and the scripts came out like fast as shit.
Yeah. They came
Like-
out really fast. That's
Like
true.
that's one thing I was like, yo, you could tell like when, bro, like
Came out fast, as in like you created them quick.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because we were just like coming up with it so
like
fast.
like every line was like, oh, what about this?
Oh,
What
that'll
about
be
this?
funny, bro. And
that.
then we were laughing.
Yeah,
And if we laugh, means
That-
that
That
it's
means-
funny.
yeah,
exactly.
No, exactly.
For sure.
so
But yeah, no, a mí me dijo Ricardo about it. Y yo nunca había trabajado con alguien que como que script writing,
Yeah.
¿verdad? So when he told me a line, bro, I never heard your name. I have never ever heard that
Yeah.
name. First of all,
Yeah.
bro, like so I was like,
the
a
only line you
line.
know, bro.
That's a unique name, bro. Or
I mean, it's not unique if you go to France. Like everybody in France has that shit. Like so,
for
bro,
that though.
it's a French name.
Oh, I thought you were
But
like
there's-
joking.
No, it's
There's
a
a
French
guy
name.
that I know that
You're joking.
he mentions it. He spells it the same, but he says Alan.
Yeah,
So I
used
called him a line. He's
bro,
like, "What's Alan?"
I used to work with a guy that had my same name. He was
but pronounced in French.
but yeah. So in French, it's Alan, like because the
Alan.
AI makes the sound in French.
Alan.
Alan.
Okay.
So it's like, so whatever. He like we had the same exact name. We worked together. We were partners actually. Funny enough. Like he was the designer and I was the writer, so we would work like literally directly with each other. They called us that the Alliance, the Allens, like whatever they fucking.
Claro, pero ¿por qué a él le decían diferente?
Because he wasn't no era Hispano.
Oh, he was not Hispanic?
No, he was not Hispanic. He
Where
was
he was
he was Jewish.
Oh.
Yeah.
But where he was from? Like where
he's Russian.
Oh, okay.
And like he was Jewish.
He's
like,
Russian Jew?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't really see that a lot.
So, but it was just funny, bro. Like, cause he's from here, but like his family's Russian. Like his origins.
Claro.
But yeah, like they had no, like it was weird. It was funny for him because he was like, I've never heard like my name pronounced like that.
Align.
Yeah. Bro.
And for me, I was like, I've never heard it pronounced like that.
Bro, I got into it with my coworker. I'm like, bro, it's a line. Like, I guarantee you it's a line. And he's like, it's Alan.
It depends who you ask, bro. What part of the
Wait,
world?
worker is from France or what?
No, it's just, I think he knew someone also, but they called them Alan.
Okay, bro, like los hispanos, like you read it, like you say it how you read it.
Bro, exactly
Align.
like that, align.
Yeah.
No, sí, yo vi tu nombre y pues me decía Ricardo como que sí, este copywriter, he's gonna help you. Y yo, okay, dale, está bien. And yeah, like you said, we got into the meeting and bro, you already had something. Bro already had something done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a whole script or
Because,
just ideas?
that's when I realized that that's how you used to work. Porque you were already done with it.
Yeah.
Como que, I guess you thought like, okay.
Well, no, I made one. Sorry to interrupt, but I made one just to have like a template, like an outline of like how.
And then just change it up.
Yeah, and then it's like we can stray away from this, but like this is like my initial.
Yeah.
This
and
is my initial look at it,
and that was good, bro. It was good. But then we had to come up with it together, from scratch. Because that's the way I usually like to work is like that. Like I like to come up with it together, and just like you said, bro. When it's with more people, you come up with better ideas, and it becomes more relatable too.
Yeah.
Because things that are relatable to me might not
Be relatable
for you.
Yeah.
But if I have 5 persons in front of me, it's gonna be more probably. It's gonna be probably there's gonna be more.
Yeah.
Like the outcome is gonna be. More
Way more relatable,
yeah.
funnier, and we're gonna use the right words. We're gonna use the right phrases.
Yeah.
So yeah, no.
Is this the shoot? The idea of like the guy from Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was.
So we shot. I mean, I say we. I didn't shoot him, but bro,
that was an extra though.
Bro, this man shot 5 commercials in a day, bro.
Bro, that shit was
That's a lot?
insane.
That's a lot, dog. Dude, usually a commercial takes 1 day.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Like usually a production for commercials is a 1 full day.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't. I'm be honest. I didn't think that because I've just never seen that.
Yeah.
This man shot 5 in a day.
Bro, I didn't. I also thought that I was not gonna be able to finish all of them.
Well,
Like,
no,
I
one
had
of
a
them.
plan.
I
I
think
had a
one of
plan.
them never came out.
Yeah, there was 2 that haven't come out. I think one of them is gonna come out still, and the other one I don't think will.
Yeah.
Pero plus that, everything was with last minute. O sea, fue como una
Dude,
semana de.
yeah. I think we came up with the script like the week before.
Yeah,
Bro.
no, even some days before.
Yeah,
bro.
dude. Like,
And that's kind of like that's not
dude.
normal.
So right now,
No,
to give you an idea of like how this works, right now, at my job, I'm making a script for a commercial that's gonna come. Like, it's gonna be airing in the middle of baseball season. Baseball season starts like in June.
Oh wow, and you're already planning it now.
Yeah, like right
So
now is when we're like.
you guys did this week.
Yeah,
Because
we're
the-
gonna plan it next week.
because
We're shooting.
The thing is, when you do it, like when you have a client,
Yeah.
they have to approve it first before you even like the concept has to be approved before you even start production.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, because then that's what tells you like this is what we're gonna need. So like you need
It's
to do
how
that.
much you're
Yeah,
gonna need.
exactly. So you need to do that like, bro, like a month, 2 months before.
Wow. And
But
you
you
guys
did
did this
a
in a
week.
week.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, I've never
To be
seen that
honest,
shit.
I was a little bit scared.
I was shitting my pants.
And yeah, because obviously it's a big responsibility, you know.
Yeah.
And it's commercials. It was like dead ass commercials. It was
Yeah.
not just like it
not like
could
a
have
joke
been
little
stuff that
film.
could have been on the TV.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
It was shot like
it was shot
like
in a
professional.
really like professional. A lot. I had some people on the crew too. It was not just me
Bro.
and 2 people. We rented a whole house for the
Yeah.
whole day.
Wow.
So
Like the house where some of the commercials are shot, like, dude, I'm gonna be honest, that was impressive. Cause I'm like, yo, I dead ass did not think we were gonna get that done.
yeah, bro.
Like, so I think, bro, this man gave me a call time. Like I've never, I've never like had that shit happen to me because like usually I'm behind the camera or whatever, or like I'm just like watching like. But since I had like one minor like role, I had to be there a certain time, and also to make sure that everything else for the other like if we needed to make like quick script changes, like I needed to be there.
Real quickly do it there.
Oh, okay.
But
So
how was the experience of being in the?
Bro, so that was my first like being on set for a production.
In front of camera.
Yeah, bro.
Other
Well,
than
in front of the camera, and also like being on a set behind.
Oh, be on a set too.
Yeah, so cause usually
okay.
like bro, like I'm kind of not entry, but like I've been in my career now for like a year, 2 years, right?
Okay.
So and the clients that I've had, I haven't had the chance to like be on set for stuff that I've done.
Claro.
It's usually been like a creative director, like so I'll present the concepts to the creative director. The creative director goes and he makes sure that everything is like good. But I had never gotten to that point to like be at one of those productions.
Claro.
So it was a learning experience for me where I'm like yo, this is like fucking cool.
Yeah, it's cool, bro.
Bro, this man had a movie. Like, bro, I'm like, damn, there's like hella people out here, bro.
No, we had, eran como, I don't even remember, but it was a good amount of
a lot of people.
Off the top, it was me, you, Sal, the colorist, and DP.
And colorist, un gaffer,
King
Judo.
Yeah, King Judo, who I think he's worked with Christian in films and Gonzo before.
I think I recognize the name. That's his name on Instagram.
King Judo.
Cabo tiene una barba like you.
Yeah.
We might have actually seen him during the La Cama video.
Like recording?
Yeah, or like helping out. I think he might have been flying the drone or some shit. He might have been there.
Is he like an old head?
A little bit.
Nah.
I mean,
He's
he's
a
not
little older or not
he's
really?
like that old.
I know him, bro.
Not good. They have like a guy. They have like a guy that's bald and he has a beard, and I'm like, the
Oh no, that's not Vinny. You're talking about Vinny.
No, I know who Vinny is, the DJ.
Yeah.
But a guy that helps, whatever.
Whatever, that's
yeah.
But it was a good. It was like 15 to 20 people.
Yeah.
Bro, I got there. I'm like, yo, they had the snack table. That's when I was like, yo, this is for real.
Bro, you know it's for real when there's a snack table, bro.
Yo,
You know, I think that's like the first thing you mentioned to me when you told me about it. You were like, bro, they had a whole snack table, dog. Like, you gotta know this is serious.
I'm like, yo, and guess where I was posted? Like in between productions, I'm like, they don't need me right now.
No,
Eating hella pretzels.
Yeah.
No, pero sí, that production was good, bro. I really enjoyed it. Como que I mainly do music videos and other small gigs, ¿sabes? Como que, but now I'm more intentional with what I want to do too. Como que lo que hago con Casalú. Because with things that I feel like I enjoy more, they're more intentional. I'm not saying yes to everything too, like how I do it. Like I've been doing this for 2022, see, August 2022.
You've been doing this for 2 years?
2 years.
For real?
Yeah, it's not been too long. Yeah, it's not been too long. And the first year I was working in a company, y also like trying to do freelance at the same time. So it was only 2023 que fue the whole year was freelance. Wow. And yeah, I guess 2023 I was saying yes to everything, bro.
Yeah, because you're freelance.
Well, yeah, but like I feel like you need to go through that.
Yeah, you have to, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, also
You need to
because you
build, like,
need
a
the
client
money
base.
too, bro. Like, you know, I'm like I came from Texas to here, you know, so obviously I need to pay rent and all that stuff. So yeah, and it's just scary when you start because como que, bro, you don't know where the money's gonna come from, bro.
Right.
You don't know when or
You're telling
where.
me, bro.
Like you don't know when your next gig is. Anything.
But
Yeah.
I feel like that also makes you
PTSD,
be
bro.
more like smart with money too.
Yeah.
True.
You know, you cannot be spending like dumb. You know, like you
Right.
gotta be like, okay, at least I need this. I'm good. If there's no work for what, it's impossible que no haya trabajo por 2 months. Like that is really rare.
Yeah.
Unless something really crazy happens.
Yeah.
¿Sabes? Pero like I took the jump to freelance when I like saved money for 3 months, and I said, bro, if I don't get more jobs in 3 months, I'm doing other thing. Because I mean, it's 3 months, bro. That's a lot of time.
It is.
That there's no way that could definitely tell me that, yeah, I should do something else, you know. Pero yeah, I feel like I mainly do music videos, and I've done some scenes before, but that production, it was the first one que I did some, like, it was commercials, pero it's the first one that we did some, like, como que scenes.
Yeah.
All of them were scenes.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's scenes, like a movie, you know. It's
It
just
was
a
really
little
a
piece
movie.
of a movie. Yeah. And I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah.
Because that's where I'm trying to go. You know, I'm not trying to just stay doing like music videos. I love doing music videos, but overall I want to like jump, like
to
my
movies?
to like to movies,
Short films, movies.
to movies, like straight up saying it, like movies, like feature films and that stuff. And now, like I used the music video world just to like understand how the film industry works, you know?
Yeah.
Because it was easier for me to get into music videos than to get in films aquí en Miami, ¿sabes? Maybe in LA could have been different.
Yeah.
But aquí in Miami, music videos is a more
It's more
recurrent
popular.
thing.
Yeah.
So that's why, like I said, okay, I want to start doing music video. I mean, not just that reason, pero como que I knew doing music videos me iba a dar la oportunidad de tener una cámara como que really the same thing that they use in a movie.
Yeah.
And know how everything works. It just like it works for months.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
And how you plan it, which honestly, that's one of the things that impressed me the most is like, yo, your organization and your planning was on point.
Oh yeah, bro.
This man had me holding the iPad.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, if you see, bro, I there has to be a photo. Like I had to ask Danny for the pictures, but like, dude, this man literally. He had the headphones with the microphone. He had the walkie-talkie talking to other people in production.
Yeah, bro.
Like, and he had the iPad just like, all right, everyone seen this? Or, yo, this man was like, for real, like
in his
bag,
I
bro.
looked like I knew what I was doing, bro.
Well, that's the thing is that I thought you did. Like that made me think. I'm like, oh, he got that.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, but that, yeah. I feel like at least from what I do, bro, organization is very important.
Super.
Yeah, it's super important. Yeah. But it's not. But also, it's okay. It's okay, and it's also good sometimes to not be that organized, porque you cannot be a square either. So it's like things come up on set.
Yeah. You have to improvise.
Ideas come up on set too, and they're good.
Yeah.
Because you're in a different environment. You have the camera, you have the people, you have the actors. You have your mind is being stimulated by other things that you're in your room and music and the TV or whatever. So I feel like in the beginning I used to be very strict, bro. I used to go to the point where when I got my first big video, que lo dirijo yo con mi mejor amigo, que we were a duo, like we do videos together. Bro, we got our first video and it was I think it was $20,000. So yeah, bro, you're talking like where's $20,000?
Yeah.
Like this is not this is not a joke.
20K budget or 20K like
20K
paid
budget.
to you?
No, budget.
Nah, bro. To me, bro, I wouldn't be here right now.
Bro. Respectfully, this man would be somewhere else right now.
No, I'm kidding. No,
he's kidding, but he was not.
No, it was a budget. It was budget. And obviously it sounds like a lot. Pero,
bro, flies, bro.
It flies. Porque aquí in Miami, everything is expensive. And obviously, not just that, you want everybody to get a good piece of the cake, too. ¿Sabes? Como que there's some directors sometimes que les gusta hacer ellos todo. And maybe just, there's reasons como que maybe because they have a very strict vision.
Yeah.
Or maybe because they want a little bit more of the
money,
budget, you know. But I feel like when you're paying everybody the amount that they need, that they want, everybody's going to work happier. They're going to, como que, bro, they're going to, I need a little bit more of help, bro. Can you stay a little bit longer? They're going to be like, yeah, bro, don't worry, I got you.
Yeah.
And when you can, you got to be honest, bro. Like, you know, when I can, bro, when I can, I'll do it. But when I can't, like, do you want to do it still, ¿sabes? And they usually come and like, okay, I got you. Right?
Yeah.
But we got this video. Bro, and this was 2022, right?
Yeah.
I was still working on the company, bro. And this like marketing agency doing reels.
Yeah.
And bro, we get this video and I was like, bro, we like this is the first time we're doing something serious. Yeah. Like And we got the song, we started coming up with a concept, and we got so, like, the organization so detailed that we, like, I don't know if you've seen this before, but we shot the video before the video was shot. You get what I'm saying? Like, como que we took pieces of other videos and we edit them
like
together.
I forgot what it's like a reference though, but it's like I forgot what it's called. A like, treatment, no?
No, treatment, no. It's como que, bro, let's say I'm gonna do a video of bro, how to explain it? Okay, let's say this is a scene, right? But this is with the whole production, right? Como que this is the day of the set. Mm-hmm. So before that, what we did is que we went to the locations and we shot the videos with our phone just to see how it's gonna look.
Right.
You know, so we shot the video by ourselves before we actually shot the video. Yeah. So when we shot the video, bro, we had everything on point.
Dialed.
Yeah. Like, bro, like we know how long is this shot has to be, like literally how many seconds. We're not gonna waste time. Yeah. Because what happens, bro, in these productions, they usually are not more than 12 hours, right? Otherwise, it's gonna be over time. And when a production goes over time, the budget goes up. Way. So you don't want that, ¿sabes? So you need to have time, like...
Yeah, organize.
Organize.
Like every minute counts.
I mean, well, yeah, like that's why you usually do like a shot list, so you already know like what you're looking for. Like, and these shot lists are like super detailed too. Like it's not like
it's not like just
no. Angle. It's not like oh I want to capture a palm tree. No, it's like capture a palm tree under this lighting, under
or like camera with this lens.
Yeah.
With this lighting, medium shot. The actor is gonna do this and do that. Se va a escuchar esto. And it's gonna be 6 seconds long, ¿sabes? Yeah. That's when you're really that detailed, ¿sabes?
Yeah.
But
you need to, bro. Like,
you need to because this is very important to be like organized when it comes to this thing. Also, you want to look like things are going.
You want to look professional.
Yeah, you want to look that things are going smoothly, and also it's easier to improvise when you're organized, ¿sabes? Como que if something bad happens. Or el artista no llega a tiempo, or something just come up. When you have everything on paper, you can easily like, okay, let's switch this up, but let's change it, and you can keep doing the video, you know.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a bar. It's easy to be,
That's a bar right there.
That's a bar, yo.
Yeah, low key. I cooked on that.
You did.
Put a beat on that.
No, literally. That's a reel already. You don't even know.
We gotta hit up Oliver, bro. Yo, he's gonna beat.
That was a bar. When I said it, I thought about it, bro. I was like, maybe I'm not gonna say it until you say it. Or maybe you guys say it.
No. I was like, that's a bar. It's easy to be improvising.
I cooked on that one.
Like, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, even in that shoot, like where we had everything like pretty much dialed in, like I mean, yeah, like you said, there was still room for like, hey, like I think we should say this instead because of how like the sun is hitting right now, or like how like this is like looking, because like you said, it's different when you're at the location and everything is already designed.
And you see the people that are gonna say the lines
exactly, and if they're fucking it up, you gotta improvise. So you gotta look. Forget that line, and we did it for one of the scripts. We did it for the main one, where like the actor was having trouble saying a line.
Yeah,
and we're like, yo, scratch that. How would you say it?
And
then it made the guy way more comfortable to be like, I would say it like this. And it's like, bro, let's do it like that then. Like, because it's
the same way, but it's just like,
those are decisions that like in that moment, like yeah, we thought of it in a certain way, but it's like, but we thought with you in mind. So scratch that. How would you say it?
Claro.
It comes off more authentic.
Yeah, like we had these actors already like.
I remember we changed this line cuando uno de ellos dice, "Oh my mama." Tiene que ser whack.
Which was a bar.
That was a bar, pero he said. Bro, he was changing that shit up, bro. I told him, bro, sauce it up.
Yeah, like, yo.
I said, bro, sauce it up, bro. Like, don't be scared, sauce it up.
We needed to feel like you. Like
yeah. And he started saying, like, the most stupid shit. There was a bunch funny. He was saying about, on King David, tiene que ser guay. Or, like, on my, I don't know what else.
Yeah. Like, he kept going, like, more outlandish. And it's also cool because, like, everyone on set is having a good time with it too. Like everyone's like
just having fun.
Yeah.
Bro.
At the end of the day, like it shows. Like I feel like it shows on camera. Like when everyone's like really enjoying like what they're doing.
Yeah, bro. The camera, bro. This sees everything, and especially when that kind of job. Yeah, it's everything. Your mood. And obviously, estos son panas míos. They're not professional actors, right? So they're going to be influenced by how they're feeling actually on set. Mm-hmm. It's not like an actor that can turn off that app and then be on his character. So yeah, it's fun, bro. Yeah. But not just that, bro. Every time I do productions and I do videos, we have like a saying with my best friend, cause like we like never bored, never bored. Like meaning like, bro, we always want to have fun doing this, not just for us, but like for everybody. We wanted to have fun, bro. Like. Yeah. Every time when I'm shooting it, I just try to imagine everybody like if we were kids. Yeah. We just have a big ass camera, and it's fun, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's a cool job. You know, it's a cool job. We're like, oh, now do this, do that. Oh, that was cool. I had to do it again. Oh, and then we start laughing. Or when you have to ask two people to kiss. Like, that's also very like, okay, now kiss. And they're like, oh, shit. And everyone's like, oh. and then they're shooting it. And they're shooting it. And everybody's like, bro, you see that shit, bro? Like, he's going crazy, bro.
It's like, yo, is he going to use tongue? He used tongue, dog. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yo, so it's fun, bro. And then it's like, cut. Bro, that was good. That was good enough.
Bro, that shit was funny because during that shoot, we had somebody's like role was like the girlfriend of a cousin.
A cousin of the girlfriend.
And I'm like, yo, like, and these two people were like, I don't think they were professionals at all.
No, everybody was just people that like amateur. Out.
Yeah. But I'm like, yo, like they really made me believe that they were like together walking down the street. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I was like, they just made sure like two like
her up. He was rizzing her up.
He low-key was.
He low-key was.
He low-key was.
But yeah, it was just people I reached out, bro. It's just people that want to do the same thing, and I just reached them out and said, like, bro, I have this. This is how much I have at this moment. If you want to do it, if you don't want to do it, it's all good. And and I'm really, like, what I'm very grateful is because after 2 years of doing this, I feel like I was able to create a good reputation between everybody. Like, they know that if I have a project, it's going to be fun. You know, that we're gonna have fun. I'm never gonna yell or like be like that kind of person, you know. If you don't want to do something, it's okay. Like, okay, I understand, but like it's not that deep. If you don't want to do it, if it's necessary, I will say like, bro, I have this thing, but you're gonna have to do this. Do you want to do it? If they say yes, okay, you have to commit now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like hold up your end.
Yeah. If you're saying yes, and I have had people where they say yes and they don't even show up. And that's where you gotta put them on the blacklist, you know.
Yeah, never heard of it.
Yeah, because bro, like obviously I'm trusting you, bro, and I cannot on the shoot for Casalu.
Somebody didn't show up.
Somebody didn't show up, and he texted me like 10 minutes before we were about to start shooting.
I remember that.
Bro, I can't, bro. I'm sick.
Now.
I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
You like. At the end of the day, I was like, bro, it's okay, but I didn't get mad or nothing. It's just that I can tell you're not professional when it comes to this thing. I don't think it's not that none of them were professional. Yeah, it's like none of them maybe are not like trained, right? But they were professional.
Yeah. I mean, they put on.
They were there, bro. They did their thing.
They upheld their work.
Yeah, they held their work. They were like involved in the job. So they were professional. Everybody was professional. For sure. Yeah, it's just, bro, when people do that shit and then it's like, bro, it's so good. I already know that. Maybe at this moment you're not that professional yet. In the future, but that's different, ¿sabes?
But shout out Pipes. He killed that role.
Yeah, Pipes, my best friend.
Yeah.
He jumped in.
He had to jump in.
And he had one of like the hardest lines.
Yeah, bro. He was the one that was gonna
like. He's like, bro, y'all tripping.
Tiene que ser.
It's passion fruit.
He was the one that was gonna say the flavor, bro.
Yeah. Like the main guy.
The main guy, bro.
He said I'm sick the day of.
So my bro like Pipes.
He's a production guy. He's not even an actor. But we're like, we're gonna need you to act.
Yeah. And he did it, bro. He killed it. He did his job and everything, and it was good. It was good, bro. But yeah, what I'm trying to do is just eventually jump to movies, bro. That's my goal, you know. Yeah. I love music and I'm doing music videos and I'm very grateful for all of this. But eventually that's what I'm trying to aim in.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to have like that goal already in mind of like, it's okay to say this is not what I want to do forever. Like that's it's fine.
No, and I feel like it's okay to also when you're doing something realize that okay, I want to start from scratch again.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just scary to start from scratch again, but I feel like I feel like that's the good thing about life, bro. Is that you can always start again, and sometimes I feel like como que nos cerramos en esta idea de que we're not really present that we have the choice, bro. Like you actually have the choice that you don't want to work in what you're doing right now, bro. Tomorrow you quit, and then you get another job or like stuff like that. That I feel like that's what I feel like these last years I have realized is that, bro. Like it's okay to realize that no, this is not what I want to do. I want to do this, you know. Lately, that's what I've been thinking a lot too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like the one who has to be the happiest is you, bro. Like no one's gonna live your life for you. Like so, if you're not enjoying it, bro, like do something else because like you're wasting your time. Like you only have like a finite time on this earth, bro.
But for you guys, what do you think? How do you find like happiness? Like, do you think happiness is what you do, your job, or
I think it's an approach, bro. I think you can choose to be happy. Like, obviously there's outside factors like when shit happens, like you know, like tragedies happen. Like obviously, like that's a time where like you can't like necessarily choose it, but I think you can choose your outlook on it.
Claro.
Like, bro, and I'll give you an example. A couple months ago, I was unemployed. I had been the most, I guess we would say, like depressed. Claro. I had ever been, right? And funny enough, this is like when, like, now looking back, I'm like, yo, it was the biggest blessing I could have ever had, because I left a job at an agency. Like I didn't leave, like they let me go, right? And it was like kind of like shocking, like was not expecting it at all.
Claro.
But yeah, I had left that job, and like it was like, all right, like now I'm unemployed. Like what do I do now? And it kind of like, and towards like the last month, like 2 months, like I was feeling like just super burnt out, bro. Because I was like I had kind of like lost the love of like creating.
Claro.
Because it was just like focusing on like, yo, we need to put this out. And like I had just like been very like, it was like super transactional. It wasn't like I wasn't thinking I'm super lucky to have this job. I was thinking like I'm super stressed because I got to put this out and I got to do this out. And then outside of that, like I was putting in like probably like 10 to 12 hour days, like every day for like a month, 2 months. Like
working, bro.
And not even like focus on this, which is like what I really like to do. It was like I was doing that and I, like whatever. I'm unemployed for like a month in total I was unemployed like 3-4 months. But what it did was it forced me to be like, is this what I really want to do? Like at the end of the day, like this is what I really want to do is like be a writer for, you know, I say a copywriter or like a writer in advertising, but at the end of the day, it's a writer. Like a writer, because
a writer is a writer. Bro.
Like in whatever I do, at the end of the day, it's the same. And it forced me to be like, yo, do I really want to do this? And at the end, I was like, yeah, I do. Like, but I have to find the love for it again.
Claro.
So I started taking jobs, like doing like other stuff, but every day I was still writing. Cause I'm like, yo, like, this is my practice. I gotta keep practicing.
Claro.
But I was doing other stuff. Like, for example, I shot a podcast. Since I already had experience doing podcasts, I shot a podcast. The opportunity came. Somebody hit me up randomly, like this is where I'm like, yo, like fucking God interfered or some shit, like, cause I didn't have anything lined up, and I got this random DM like, hey, look, like, we're looking for someone to shoot a podcast, like random. Like I had known the guy because he was the manager of an artist that we interviewed in the pod.
Oh, okay.
But like I haven't had talked to him like in a while.
Long time, claro.
And he just hit me up randomly. He's like, yo, look, like we have this connection who wants to shoot a podcast, and they're gonna be in Miami, and it's for Anuel. And I was like, okay. He's like, can you do it? I was like, yeah. I said yeah like this, bro. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't think about it if I had
to the right person, bro. Literally like that.
Like I was like, yeah, I can do it. Like, just let me know the time, bro. But he hit me up and he's like, all right, the only thing is that this is for today. He told me at 12 p.m. and he's like, yo, the podcast will be they're recording at 8 p.m. today.
So you have like 6 hours to figure it out,
bro. And I was like, yeah, I'll figure it out, bro. I can't tell you like that shit. Like I feel like it was somebody else controlling me at that moment, bro. But like I was like, yeah,
locked in,
dude. But because at the same time, it's like at that moment, it's like, what else am I doing? Like I'm not doing anything. Like this is like at least some money that's gonna come in. Like, and besides it being a cool opportunity, like I need the money.
Yeah.
So like I can't. I don't have the luxury of saying nah. Like it isn't really like no me conviene at this time because like I don't have enough time to like no. I was like I'm gonna figure this out.
Claro.
Bro, so they're like, all right, so like the only thing they're gonna need is like bring your recording equipment and then like. Just like go, like bring a table if you have a table, like because they always shoot on a table.
Claro.
And we were gonna record this. I forgot what the studio was called.
In Wynwood.
Yeah, but it's like the main like recording studio where like, bro, you have Anuel, J Balvin, like big ass stars that record there.
¿Cuál era el podcast? Freestyle Manía.
¿No? Yes, with Benny.
Sí.
I did that one.
Estuve con uno de él.
I did that.
Sí. Okay.
So. The guy hit me up and I did that like that same day. He's like, yo, you should get a table. So like I went to Walmart, I bought a table, I bought tablecloth.
Bro.
And I did it like, bro, 6 hours. I asked him like, look, like I know you're not like probably not gonna do it because it was on like a Tuesday or a Monday. Yeah. It was on a Monday. And he had work the next day. So I'm like, yo, can you just help me like bring stuff down and help me set up and then after that you can go. Like it's gonna be like at 8 p.m. And he's like, and bro, shout out to you because he did that. Like he showed up and he helped me.
Bro, pull up.
So bro, we got there, set it up, and bro, we didn't record till like
I know,
like they left, but we didn't. Obviously, bro, artists, it's fine, whatever.
Bro, I remember waking up to 5 a.m. 5
a.m. I was leaving the studio.
Yeah, bro. I was like, what? Because I was contemplating staying. I was like,
he's like, I think I'm gonna stay. Yeah, like, so I can meet him. Yeah. And I was like, all right, bro. Like, do you? Like, I literally have nothing else, so like, I'm gonna have to do this.
Claro.
And we didn't start recording till like 1 a.m.
Yeah, I know how that works.
That's crazy, but it is what it is, bro. Like you have to accommodate, and at the same time, like, bro, that's an experience that I'll never like trade away because like I learned a lot from that.
But that made you happy? Like, what was your thing about what we were talking?
Well, what made me happy was being like falling in love with the craft again, and choosing to be in a time where I was like, bro, I was losing my identity because I'm like, bro, if I'm not a writer, like what the fuck am I? Like I kind of like lost myself.
Bro, it's cooking.
You know, I kind of lost myself, and I'm like, damn, like.
Felt that one though.
But I was like, dude, because if you don't get a job coming in for a while, you're like, yo, like what am I gonna do? Like, I kept calling myself a writer, but I'm like, I haven't been writing like professionally, I guess, or like for an agency.
You're not a writer, exactly.
So I'm like, I'm not. So what the hell am I? So like I had like an identity kind of crisis for a minute there.
Yeah.
And, but it made me fall in love with it again. And like, for example, I hit up the guys from Casa Luz randomly, like, hey, do you guys have like a writer by any chance? It forced me out of like my comfort zone of like being
really
like
pursue it.
To be like, hey, who needs this? Who needs that? Like I'll do this, like I'll do that. But I started interning at this studio, not interning, but like I picked up a couple shifts.
Involved.
Yeah.
Claro.
And more in the creative process, and I started seeing other lenses, seeing it from other points of view and other lenses.
Claro.
Where like that made my writing better because I saw how a production was done. So I can already put that experience onto my writing.
Claro.
So like when I came up to you with the script, I already had a like, all right, how like I don't know how you wanted it shot, but I'm like, if I lay it out like this, it's gonna be super simple for him to read and like it'll be easier.
Claro.
So like for me, like it was choosing happiness. Like that's how you be happy. Is like you choose to be like every day. Like you know what, like I'm so lucky to live this life. Like I'm so lucky. Like and I say it today, like every day, like because of that experience, every day that I wake up, I'm like, man, like at this new place, I love it. Like I'm getting really involved, and I'm like, you know what, like and even with Casa Luz, like what we do for Casa Luz is like, it's super cool, bro. Like that's also been it. It's just like.
So you think it's more about choosing to be happy?
Yeah, like just go after the things that fulfill you, bro.
Claro.
Like that's what for me is like has been like the biggest thing.
What about you? What do you think?
What makes you happy?
No, like what about happiness in life? How do you think like? Yeah, not what makes you happy, but like how do you
How do you find happiness?
Yeah, how do you find happiness, or how do you approach that topic? Como que.
Bro, I feel like it's subjective for everybody. Like, but I have the same view as Align in the sense of its perspective, because you can be like me, how like a couple of years ago I would dwell in like the things that wouldn't happen for me, and I would like be bitter and like just mad all the time, more at myself, but like I would take it out on people. So I was just like a just mad person, like just angry person.
You were angry at life.
Yeah, basically. So like, and I knew it wasn't anybody else's fault, but like any little thing they would do, I would just. That was like my trigger to be like, all right, I'm gonna snap.
You feel me? I was there one time.
So it's like, but when you start to like, really start figuring things out and start like getting out of your comfort zone, which is a big thing. And I feel like that's what everybody's scared of, like getting out of the comfort zone. And like, I feel like it's more about like the failures. Like they're scared to fail.
Claro.
You know, because no one wants to feel like, damn, I messed up.
Yeah.
Or no one wants to like let their walls down. And then, like, it not work out the way you think it would. Claro. But what people don't realize is, like, that's what you need to succeed.
It's part of the process.
Exactly. And so, you know, just, I generally think it's perspective. And then having the correct people around you, having, you know, a lot of faith in your life, having a lot of, like, tries and getting back up, tries and getting back up, tries and getting back up. Because eventually, you're going to, like, I feel like, through that process, you're gonna find what your purpose is and what is gonna make you happy. Like him, you know what I mean? Like he at one point thought he wasn't gonna be he thought he wasn't a writer, but deep down I knew he was. You know, I knew something good was gonna happen for him because I saw how hard he had worked to get into his career and you know get all the jobs that he got. Like when he started working here, or he started working for Casalú. Like the Anuel one was the one that really, to me, I was like, yo, Alion's like really grinding. Cause I was like, I even told him, I was like, bro, are you sure you're gonna be able to? Cause he's like, yo, I'm shooting a pod, and I'm thinking it's like for tomorrow or 2 days after, whatever.
It's in
bro,
6
he's
hours.
like, yo, it's at 6 today though, or like 8 today. I'm like, bro, you think you're gonna be able to get this? Like, I feel like you bit off more than you can chew. But like in that moment is where he, you know, it kind of. I feel like that was like God testing him. Like, hey, bro. Do you have that dog in you? Do you have that grind?
I got that dog.
I mean? My dog does. You know what I mean?
Guys, like, do you stand on business?
Bro,
do you not stand on business, bro?
So I think it's just perspective, bro. It's just how you view what's going bad in your life. You know what I mean? You can either sit in there, or you can. I think there's a lot of positive in what's going bad in your life.
Yeah.
Maybe this is something
like
you need to go
something
through.
Positive.
Exactly. Like, what can you get from this? Yeah, like, he's like, I'm working at the studio. It's not what I want to do, but it helped him with his writing. You feel me?
Claro.
So it's just how you view it. You know what I mean?
But what about you? What makes you happy?
What makes me? I mean, living my true life, bro. And for me, for a long time was like I was obsessing with putting my life in a career. Like I was trying to choose that as my identity, and it didn't work out. So like what he said right now, like he's like, damn, if I'm not a writer, what am I? Claro. You know what I mean? So for me, it was the same thing with a different job, and it didn't work out for me. And so job? I was trying to be a cop for a while. So and I tried with 3 different departments.
Okay.
And I kept failing the same test. So to me, I was like, I put because all throughout college, that's what I said. I was like, I'm gonna get my degree. But I'm doing this as like fulfilling like a family thing where like I'm the only person to graduate from college.
You graduated?
Yeah, I got my bachelor's, whatever, in criminal justice.
Oh,
I was
so it was related to what you were
so I was
trying to
like,
do.
yo, like this is gonna help me out. This is
claro. It's related to the field.
Exactly. So thank God that I didn't pay. Like I went to school for free because
scholarships.
I swear to God, if I had taken out loans for
oh my God, bro,
because that degree, I'll tell you right now, anybody looking at this, bro. I'm sorry, like I know some of y'all have masters in it or whatever, but the criminal justice degree holds no weight. I'll tell you right now. You know what I mean? So
but what if when you apply to those jobs, do you think
it looks good? Like I always, you know, you always make it in like the initial steps.
Claro.
But
do you think it's gonna make you
matters.
different, like different?
Yeah, it does help out. Like I've been told this is what people tell me. Like no, like trust. Like once you're in. That degree comes in clutch because it helps you move up quicker. Obviously. Because it shows you're educated, it shows you're disciplined, you finished, whatever. I still think it's BS, but whatever. That's just my opinion, you know?
Claro.
But, damn, I forgot where. Oh, What makes me happy? Yeah, so
So
I was like
you
really
tried
stuck,
and you couldn't become a
bro.
cop.
Yeah, bro, and I was like really like messed up for a little bit. Like that really messed me up. And then I had a couple other things happen, so I was just in a bad place, you know. And so like what makes me happy is like learning how to just get out of those situations and trying new things. Like he knows I've been through like so many different, like not career paths, but just different career ideas that I want.
Claro.
And trying those things out, I've come to learn a new me, in a sense. And
But how do you got over the cop situation, like your personality? Because I guess if you said like that was the personality you wanted to reach, and you were not able to reach it, how you were able to like
get out of that?
Yeah, like this is not okay. Like
I mean, I also like back in June, I had like my I went to this thing called VUCON. So it's like it's about Christianity.
Okay.
So it's basically coming to Christ. And that's where I had like my coming to Christ moment. And ever since then, it's really helped me like literally let go of all that fear and anxiety and not being able to provide. Because that was like for me, deep down inside, what that job was, it was a security way of providing for my family.
So it was around, because it was not really about the job. It was more about
providing.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we're all immigrants here.
Yeah.
You know, or like at least we come from parents that are immigrants.
Yeah.
You know, the main thing they push is get a job that's gonna pay you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Provide for your family.
The providing idea is
so when that didn't work out, the alert mode went in.
And also as a man too, like as a man,
Exactly.
it's just
you feel me?
Too.
So
like your identity is based on providing, and even like in my situation, like it was stressful because I'm like, yo, like, so I've been with my girlfriend for like almost 8 years now.
Married, bro.
And we're trying to take that next, trying to take that next step. We're trying to take that next step, but it was like, how am I gonna provide? Or how like this is like when I should be making that move, but how am I gonna provide? So that was also depressing me too. It was like yo, I'm not a writer. I don't even feel like a man right now. Like I'm like damn, like. But like yeah, like I think it's that too.
So you went to this book,
VUCON, and it really changed my perspective. And then since then I started attending church more, and because I've never been the type I've never been religious. And from there, that kind of changed. Like I started learning more. I started like reading the Bible more. I started just surrounding myself with the community around my church, and just getting to know different people and seeing what other people went through. That was the big thing for me. Like I'm over here like not crying about it, but like just like beating myself up and like feeling I'm in this stagnant place when, bro, I meet people at my church all the time that like I think about, I'm like, bro, I don't know how I would have made it out of that situation where they had 4 or 5 people dying within a month that they care about, you know, and they're not any like, they don't have like a crazy job either. You know what I mean? So it's like, so add on.
They made it through.
And they made it through. So that was like a big testimony to me as to when you have faith at the center of your life, what that does for you and how you view your issues and how that changes your perspective. That's why I went to perspective, because that teaches you literally learn that the minute you cast all your anxieties, your depression, your issues, whatever people go through, you cast your anxieties on God because He died for our sins. So right, I'm not gonna get too deep into it. But point is, let him cook. Like
let Jesus cook.
Honestly, like He, you know. And so once you really digest that and you really like understand that, everything else, not that like it goes away, because it's not like I'm in a crazy job either now. You know what I mean? But like I see my life differently. I see what type of purpose He wants for me. And
you see life different.
Yeah, exactly.
Not just
so
your
you
life,
learn,
but
exactly.
Claro.
So you learn to trust that, you know. And me letting go is hard, obviously, because you know it's hard to like let go of that security and like, well, what's gonna happen? But like I've seen the way He's come through for others, so I was like, who am I to be so ignorant that He won't come for me? Like He won't want the best for me. You know what I mean? So it's like I've generally learned that. Like I've generally like learned to accept it, and I went into this year saying I'm put all my trust in Him. Obviously I have to do work. It's not like I feel like a lot of people get this notion that like, oh, when you believe in Jesus, He's just gonna do everything and you don't have to do anything. No, like you still have to take those steps, but he's blessing those steps that you're taking.
Claro,
And then the plan that you have in your head, it's nothing compared to what he wants for you.
Claro.
So that's why this year, that's what I'm doing. This year, I'm going like I laid out a plan. I'm sticking to that plan. And if it's meant for me, it's meant for me. If not, maybe what I learned on the way, I had to learn anyways.
Yeah, you're going to find
you know what I mean?
maybe
So
a branch to go.
I've just learned to let go, bro. You know what I mean?
But when you were a kid, that's where you wanted to be, a cop?
Yeah, I've actually always wanted, like, that was always like a thing of mine. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
so it was never just a providing thing, because when you're a kid, you don't think about providing.
yeah.
So,
Like, it was
yeah.
it was a cool job to have. Like, you know what I mean?
Claro.
Like, I always looked up to, like, one of my friend's dads, because he was SWAT. And he would come pick him up
but that's
sometimes.
SWAT, man.
Yeah,
That's
you
crazy.
feel me?
That's
That was
cool.
my goal. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
like, wanted to get in, and then I wanted to work up to get to SWAT. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I was gonna bust the door open.
Yeah.
on God, bro, this guy was,
SWAT?
guy was like 6'2", 6'3", humongous,
Like,
bald. And I'm
They-
like, bro,
they're
what
always
I-
bold, bro.
Yeah, literally.
They
bro.
always
It's a stress, dog. It's stress.
Yeah,
hey.
probably though.
Bro, honestly.
Probably.
It's stress.
So that's why you wanted to
Yeah,
become.
so, and then also, like, and then as you get older, you learn that, like, bro, like, they get a guaranteed check. So it's like,
Yeah, it's like the
the minute you get that job, bro, you're not that you're set like a millionaire, but like, you're gonna have enough to,
Comfortably.
yeah, exactly. You're gonna live comfortably. You can, you know what I mean? So, and plus it's just me and my mom, bro. So that, like, in my head, it was more like, yo, I get this job, I'm gonna be set, I'm gonna be chilling, I'm gonna be getting big.
My mom.
Huh?
I might be able to help my mom.
Exactly, like, you know what I mean? So,
that man's like getting big first. no,
know.
like the first thing he said was like, "I'm be getting big."
Yeah,
And you're like, yeah,
you know,
taking care
like,
of your
he's
mom. He's like, yeah, taking care of mom.
That was the second thing.
That's a given. That's a given. But yeah, man, you know, taking care of moms, getting big, and
Nah,
just
you
living
changed
it.
it over there, bro.
You see how it works?
You
You see how it
guys
works?
convicted me, bro. You guys convicted me. But yeah, like, you know, don't get me wrong. Like, I haven't completely given up on that. But like, I feel like right now it's just not meant for me.
You're not letting your purpose eat your life.
Exactly.
Basically, yeah.
Like, I was too obsessed with that being my life.
Have you guys seen the movie Soul?
Yeah.
On Pixar?
Yeah.
It's basically, you're saying basically that movie. You know,
Yeah.
this guy was
He
obsessed
thought
with
he was
being
a musician.
a musician, and then he dies, and then he comes back with the idea of like, I'm not gonna put my life as my purpose.
Well, you know what gets me about that movie? Like, when he dies, I don't know if this happened to you guys, but when I was watching it, it didn't click to me that he died.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because
And
they
then-
don't. They, yeah. I get what
Yeah,
you're
Like, he
saying.
just falls through the hole.
Yeah,
but
you
like,
don't know
for
that
you,
he
you
passed
think
away.
exactly.
Yeah.
And at the end of the movie, when he realized like he's dead, and like my head, I'm like bro, like that's really how like
Life is.
that's how it really
Bro,
how
that movie.
One day you're just gone.
Bro,
one
that
day you could
movie,
just be gone, bro.
I
Like,
promise you, that's one of my favorite movies from Pixar. For
yeah,
how, like
I said the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
You
bro.
know what I say, bro? That was not like a kids movie.
Nah,
That was a movie,
good old school Pixar movie because like the good Pixar
meaning
movies
behind-
have like the good
the
Bro,
meaning.
yeah.
the meaning was deep, bro. And yeah, it was really, for me, the same thing, bro. Like, como que en verdad, you see how people get obsessed with the purpose that they stop living. Bro, they stop living. And I feel like that's not okay. My mom always says, like, todo al extremo is not okay. Como
Yeah.
que when you're obsessed with it, it's not gonna be okay, you know. I'm not saying obsessing with things is bad, because if you wanna become great, yeah,
you kind of
you
have to
have
be
to be
obsessed.
you kind of
obsessed.
have to be crazy.
Yeah.
You
Literally,
yeah.
yeah.
But there's also bad things when you're obsessed. When your life, when that thing becomes your life, that's when my mom tells me, like, you cannot let those things happen. You know.
Yeah.
No, but that movie was really good, bro. That movie is amazing, bro. And every time I find somebody that haven't watched it,
You tell
I
yeah.
said, bro, you have to
Yeah,
watch this.
I love
movie.
it.
This is
Yeah,
an
that movie's
experience, bro. And like you said, when you see all this, like, this is how life is, bro. Like, yeah, some people be working in a job and suddenly they're about to retire, and literally 1 week before they pass away. Bro, imagine, bro. Like,
Yeah.
no, bro. That's scary,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
This is scary.
It's like, I don't know, like, you never even know when your time is coming.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, you gotta like change the way you live,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. No,
even
it's
if-
true.
bro. Like, cause you said you were at that point too, like, bro. Like, that was the biggest thing for me. Like, sometimes I'd be like, damn, bro. There's some days where like I would just be mad the whole day, bro.
Yeah.
And like the gym would be like the one moment where I would have happiness, but then it was getting even to the gym where I would get into it, not get into it, but like I would get bothered by people like at the gym. You know what I mean? So it's like
punching the punching bag.
Hard, extra hard.
So bro, I'm just
With
like
no
never
gloves,
like
not nothing, bleeding, bro.
I'm just like I'm never happy, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's just like you can't like to live your life like that, bro. Like you're only doing yourself that disservice.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
no, it's true, bro. Lately, like, and I've been thinking about too, and I know it's a little bit dramatic to say that thing of like you never know when it's gonna, like, you never know, like you never know it's gonna be the last day.
But you really don't.
Because you actually don't. Yeah, you just gotta, and I feel like that's a good reminder to think like, bro, I wanna experience this day. Yeah, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'm not gonna do something that I don't like, but I'm gonna try to be enjoyable in it. You know, like get good out of it because, yeah, like the movie. That movie is so real, bro. That movie is so real, so real. For me, happiness. I feel like. I think like bro, like the idea of happiness. I feel like we have this idea that we have to be happy. Como que we have to, como que if you're not, then you're doing something wrong in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that we shouldn't be, but I feel like at least the way I approach it is that I see like my life is not about being happy. My life is about to experience everything. The sadness, the good, the bad, the moments where I'm angry, every spectrum of emotions. ¿Sabes? Obviously, I'm going to try to be as close to happiness, but I feel like at one point I used to put my whole life like, oh, like that I always have to be happy. And that's unrealistic, bro. That's unrealistic. Yeah. You know, even when you do your job, whatever you do, there's going to be days where you're not going to be happy, and that's okay. But I feel like for me, life is more about experience it, not just about focusing on what makes me happy, and that's all I want to do, you know? Because, if you're looking for happiness, then you can just quickly look for what can give you pleasure.
The temporary.
And like temporary happiness. And then you can just put all your life in that, and that's not living.
And you know something about that too is like usually like the quick hit of happiness is followed by like instant regret.
Yeah.
Like
isn't
that crazy how that shit works out? It's like a quick fix of like dopamine is usually like right after you're like, why did I do that?
That crash.
It was not worth like whatever.
I know exactly what you're talking about, bro.
It's true. I feel like that's very true. But it's complicated, bro. I feel like as we get older too, we start to like you said, change perspective. And those happiness and life and all of that, you know. Yeah. Like you were talking, I also had a moment that it was not even that long ago, right? It was like 2021, 2022, where I also was mad at life, bro. I was mad, bro. I was not, but I still was able to push through, and I made friends and everything, but I really went through a really bad time, and I feel like what helps me now is that I'm more aware of my emotions. You know, I'm more aware that my mind, that I can control my mind. That I actually can. Like, okay, I'm sad today, but I actually can do something about it. Like, I can go to the gym. I can call a friend. I can change my mental state. Yeah. You know, 2 years ago, I didn't even thought in that possibility. I just thought I'm sad and I'm depressed and I'm angry at life and I'm just gonna let it be and I'm gonna stay like that the whole week and the whole month and the whole year, you know. But I feel like now that's how I approach it, you know. Like, I feel like this, but I know it's a transitory emotion. Just gonna and do something about it. You know, you have to do something about it. Bro. You have to.
I feel like if you leave it unchecked for a while, like, bro, like your life is just gonna go down.
It's like the check engine light. It's like
it's been on forever.
Like it's been on forever. Yo, eventually you gotta address that. Like if not,
that oil leak, bro.
The car's not gonna run. You're not gonna run, dog. Like, you gotta take that shit to the mechanic. You gotta fix it, bro.
You have to fix it, bro. Mental problems and
they're real, bro.
Really real. That is very real.
Dude, I honestly, not that I didn't believe in depression, but like I didn't think it could happen to me until that moment.
Yeah, I also when I was like a teenager, I thought it was not that I thought it was real, but I never thought how como que la magnitud de lo que realmente significa estar triste, you know, like you think, oh yeah, you feel sad, but yeah, just like talk it out,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
but there's one day when you actually feel like, oh shit, this is something I have never felt before, or
Yeah.
you get this point. I don't know if you guys had it, and probably I feel like when you you realize like I didn't know I was able to feel like this. You know, like
Yeah.
when you reach those emotions where you're like, bro, I did not have an idea that I could actually get to this emotional point.
Yeah.
And that's like a whole thing for you. That's when you start thinking, oh shit, yeah, those things are real, bro.
Yeah.
It's just that you don't physically see them. You know,
Right.
got my leg fucked up or stuff like this. You don't see it, but
Yeah.
it's here too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit made me like think like for real. I'm like, yo, like this, like it's something you have to work on, and obviously like just also remind yourself like, yo, like my situation right now is not what it's always gonna be like. Like you have to put yourself, but it's like I'll give you like a analogy of like how I kind of think about it now. Is I don't know if you've ever played the game like The Sims.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
I think of my life like if I'm controlling The Sims.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like,
your
bro-
avatar. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Like, yo,
yeah.
I like, what would make me feel better today? Oh, I'm gonna go to the gym in the morning. What would what would make me feel better? I eat right.
Yeah.
Like I do things that like
You're just controlling your
I'm
avatar.
I'm in my head. I'm controlling my avatar. I'm the avatar though.
You're the avatar. Yeah.
But it's like
bro,
that.
he's in a simulation,
I'm-
bro.
I mean, type shit.
Yeah.
If you want to get into that. No, but I mean, yeah, I think that's just one thing. One of the things that I feel like has helped me like look at things like not from like a first person point of view, from like a top head, I guess.
Yeah, like be aware of it.
Yeah.
This last year, I also started going to therapy, and not just mainly to like because I was going through some stuff, but also just because I was like, you know what, I wanna test, I wanna see how it feels, and yeah, that helps a lot. Like it just helps you a lot to like challenge yourself, and like you said, go through those things in your head that you've been avoiding all this time.
Yeah.
But when you have an actual person saying, "Oh yeah, but you're like this because of this, right?" And then you're like, "Oh shit, I don't want to say yes, but yeah, it is true." You know,
Yeah.
and I feel like for me, therapy have helped me a lot. Not just to like, whenever I have a problem, but also just to have somebody to talk about, like about things that you don't talk with your friends or your
Yeah.
family. At least I don't live with my family either, so como que talking to my mom and tell her that how I feel, I see it as my mom. My mom is gonna be like, what can she do?
Right.
She really can't do nothing.
Yeah, it's gonna
She's
stress
far
her
off-
out,
She's
like, it's
really
gonna-
far.
Yeah.
My dad is the same thing. So I don't want to put them in that emotional position. And so I feel like therapy for me have been this place where I can like just really like get everything out, and somebody listen to me and tell me like it becomes like a, I don't know, it's not family, but it just becomes like this new kind of relationship that I never had before with a human being. You know, because he's
Yeah.
not really a friend, but also he's not family, but he's something that knows a lot about me, and he helps me like if he's my family, because the same thing that my dad will say to me.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's just a weird relationship.
Yeah.
I don't know how to call it, but at least for me, have helped me a lot these last months, because I started some last months ago. Yeah, and when shit's going down, I be saying to him like, bro, I need the double therapy, like, bro, I need 2 hours this week, bro. Like, yeah, the one is not gonna be enough, bro. And he say like, bro, it's so good. Just let me know when, But
Awesome.
yeah, but that happened me a lot. And I would recommend it to everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Like, really do it. It just helps a lot, and because life is complicated, bro. Life is
Yeah.
complicated, bro.
It's complicated to know like things about you too.
Yeah,
Like things that I feel like you learn about yourself in ways that you didn't think about it before. And it's good to have that, I guess, that information so you can either stop yourself from doing something that you don't want to do later on, or like
and just in your 20s, bro. Your 20s is
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
a lot of change.
A lot of change. You as you go deep in your 20s, you become more aware of other stuff. You realize your family is getting older. You know, something that
Yeah,
when
bro.
you're a kid you
That was
never thought
crazy.
about it. You know, that's a change here in your head. It started everything going up, now everything start going down. Not in a negative way, but I'm just saying, like, you start seeing those things, you become aware. You also like for me, another thing that I got aware is like, oh, I'm the age, or like, oh, at this age, my mom already had me, or
Same.
my brother. And it's like, bro, I'm still a kid. I still feel like a kid. You know,
Yeah.
like I still, how did she do it, bro? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then you start understanding, bro. Like, yeah, my parents, they're doing life for the first time too. You know that you cannot.
Everyone is.
Everyone is, you know, and sometimes I feel like people don't, not just with their parents, with everybody in the world, you know, but like with your parents, like we don't actually think that, yeah, your parents are also going through life for the first time, so they're not gonna be perfect either, you know, and that also have helped me to like cope with a lot of problems, and but like I said, in your 20s is crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. I had to recently come to go with that, like have a lot of empathy for like my parents. Like for the longest, I resented, you know, just because I'm like, you could have made better decisions, this and that. But like at the same time, like we don't realize like they were going through their own things too. You know what I mean? So and being new to this country, like bro, like you don't really know like that.
Bro, yeah.
So like
you think with your mind and not like with the mind of someone who
exactly
is going to a new place, like doesn't speak the language.
Because you're
like,
second generation. You're
I'm first generation.
First generation. Tú también.
So I would be second gen.
You were born here?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but your mom was born there.
My mom was.
You're
born,
still first generation,
first
but you're just born
Bro,
here.
where's your mom from?
Honduras.
Honduras.
And my dad's Colombian.
Okay.
Yeah.
¿Tuyo los dos en
Cubano, and I was born in Cuba.
Oh, you were born in Cuba?
Yeah.
But you were raised here?
Yeah.
Like what age?
Like 3. So basically raised here.
You were aware of life
Well,
here.
no.
You know?
What also helped was I got that perspective of what life is like over there because I used to go every summer for like the whole summer.
Oh, okay.
So for like until I was like 12 or 13, 3 months out of every year I was spending over there. So it's like I kind of got a perspective of like how people view life over there too, like, and the stupidest things that I didn't take advantage, or not take advantage, but
take for granted.
And people like the kids over there, like, bro, I remember we would all play Yu-Gi-Oh, like Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Claro.
That was big over there. And I remember I would buy packs here. I would tell my mom like, hey, can we buy packs here so I can take some to my friends in Cuba? And she's like, yeah, sure, whatever. And they appreciated that like crazy. But even though over here it was like, what, like $10 maybe for like a bunch of them. But over there, like they just didn't have access to that, so they were like always super grateful and like
grateful for you, like
and I was grateful for them because they showed me like, bro, here it's not the same where like you kind of grow up on the street, like kids here don't grow up like the kids here grow up inside.
Oh, well, now what you're saying
now,
yeah, like
kids back then, you know, it was a little bit different.
It was
but
different.
now, yeah,
like
I know what you mean.
At least in my generation, like you didn't see kids playing in the street a lot.
Claro.
So, but over there, you have the security of like. There's no danger like someone's gonna fucking come and like take you.
Claro.
Because everyone watches over each other. Like you have a real community over there.
Claro.
It's like todo mundo se conoce, bro. Like you know, there's no danger of like someone coming in randomly and because everyone is keeping an eye on you from like afar.
Everybody knows each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Cuba is not that big, also. También,
yeah.
Verdad, claro.
So like that got me the perspective of like, you know, being like a normal kid of like playing in the street with like your friends all day, like, you know. Coming home like late just because you were like playing soccer all day, like or like stuff like that, like, and that I didn't live here. Like here I did sports, but it was like went to school, went to baseball practice, and went home.
Claro. Like
there was no like community of like neighbors where we all got together.
It's a different. You got to experience both.
Yeah. So that was like a. Like I think I'm like now looking back, I'm really grateful that my parents like let me do that, and like obviously it was probably like a vacation for them too, because like they were just with my brother and not both of us.
Claro.
Because I actually like I loved going there at least as a kid, because like it was like, bro, it was really vacation for me. Claro. Nowadays it's different because like I'm older now. It's different. The situation over there is
different.
Is what it is, and like.
You were raised here?
Yeah, I was born and raised here.
Okay.
I'm American as can be.
But your mom from Honduras?
Yeah.
Y tu papá de Colombia.
Barranquilla.
¿Y tú has ido allá? Have you gone?
Honduras once when I was in 2nd grade.
Oh, okay.
But that's pretty much it.
Claro. Yeah. No, yo sí. Yo soy de Guatemala.
Oh, okay.
Ajá. Pero I came here to the States. I came in 2019. It's not even that long ago, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, like, pretty good English, dog.
Bro,
Yeah.
yeah, I
You
didn't know
snapping.
English at all, bro. But I learned because I came to San Antonio, Texas first. That's where I arrived. Y pues, ¿qué pasa? Que en Texas there's Hispanic people, pero they will mainly talk to you in English. It's not like aquí in Miami que bro, they talk to you in Spanish, not even asking if you speak Spanish or not. Like they just go straight up with the Spanish, you know.
People not talking English.
Bro, they like straight up hit you.
It's
with
the worst place for an immigrant to come because they'll stay speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
So I go to San Antonio and Texas there, and that's where when I arrived, and I was like, oh, like this change of life, or like, oh shit, like, I'm in this new country, and I didn't know Spanish. There you go, English at all. And I started one day. I just started looking for jobs, and obviously, like, bro, when you come to the States, well, you have this idea that all the glamorous stuff happens in downtown, right?
Okay.
It is low-key true depending on where you at. You know, like depending on the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So obviously, bro, I come to San Antonio, Texas, and I thought this is where I need to work in downtown. Bro, I was like 25 minutes away, bro. It has to be downtown where I have to work. And then, bro, downtown is crazy, bro. That's when I realized how such a bad idea it was. But anyways, I went and I started looking for jobs, and I get this job at Rainforest Cafe. You know Rainforest Cafe?
Yeah.
Bro, I got this job, right? And but nobody was giving me a job because they could tell I couldn't speak English. Yeah. The manager said, okay, wait here for a second. He made me wait for an hour, and I feel like because he saw I waited for an hour, he felt bad. So he was probably like, okay, let me hire you just because, yeah.
Just to be nice.
And he hired me as a busser, bro. But, bro, this Rainforest Cafe, bro, is 3 stores. This is not like a one-store restaurant. It's 3 stores. And so you have to, bro, as a busser, bro.
You bust your ass.
You're going
That's
up and
a
down?
fucking sport, bro.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my God, bro. And I remember I have to, like, first job. Like I would say first official job in my life, because I had other jobs in my country, but they were more artistic, right?
Yeah.
This was an actual job, like.
Yeah.
And bro, like, and I started busting tables and the friends, and it was cool. It was a good experience. The other bussers were like also immigrants, and bro, and one of the bussers, bro, But you know how downtown it is, right? It's full of a lot of bad things, and one of the bosses, bro, I know it's a sad situation, right? Like he will like go in the bathroom and do crack, bro. It's just that I don't like to say it.
No,
it's
you're
not
good.
funny. It's not funny.
No, it's not funny, but it was.
It's not funny.
It was kind of funny.
It's
The
not funny,
delivery was
but
kind
like
of
you
funny.
gotta see, you know, bro. Like
Busser or the manager?
No, busser.
The busser.
Not the manager. Not the
I was
manager.
like, yo, if I walk into the bathroom, watch my manager.
You'd be like, yo.
I was like,
bro, what the fuck, bro?
What's going
No,
on
no,
here,
no.
bro?
And the thing that the reason why I tell this story is I'll tell you.
Yeah.
This is where I'm going.
Alright.
You know, this is where I'm going. I'm not just randomly saying it, bro. So, but you know, the manager, he was very kind, and he was like, he will tell everybody, like, just be aware of him. You know, we want him to stay. They didn't want him to like go homeless or stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So he'll keep showing up, but he wouldn't talk to nobody, right? Bro, but the thing is that he'll like do crack on the bathroom, bro. Yeah. And he was good, bro. He was fast. Like, he was fast busting tables, bro. And he was faster than anybody else.
Yeah.
You know?
That's probably why they liked him so much.
And
It wasn't to keep him homeless.
he
This is the best work I got.
and he wouldn't like talk with nobody else. And I would try to talk with him, like, hey, but he wouldn't talk to me. Like, low key was scary because I was like, okay, the manager was like, no, just don't.
Just let him be.
Yeah, let him be. I was like, okay, and I'll try to help him whenever I could. But the thing, bro, is that, you know, have you guys been on Rainforest Cafe before?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I know what you're talking about. I've never.
You never
actually
been?
No.
Okay, so the thing is that in those restaurants, I don't know if here is the same thing, they have these animatronics, right?
Yeah.
Throughout the restaurant. So every 50, 30 minutes, suddenly the gorilla and the lion. And
Yeah.
they start like,
Yeah,
like
it's
and
just-
moving,
Yeah.
right? Moving, bro. And this guy, bro, every time the gorilla start like moving, bro, he wanted to fight the gorilla, bro. Everybody was like, even the customers, like everybody, bro. I knew, like, every time the animatronics will start moving, it will start with the birds. So, like, I knew when the birds started, I like, oh shit, she's about to go down, bro. And customers don't even know about this shit, bro. And bro, and I was just, and obviously, like, I wouldn't laugh. Like, it's not like a funny thing, but it's like, bro, like,
The
it was just
situation
such
is
a
not a
crazy
funny thing,
situation.
things-
How, bro, like,
Bro,
it
the
was a
situation
crazy
was funny.
situation. How, like, he wanted to fight the gorilla in between two tables of customers eating their meals, bro.
That's insane,
And, bro, and I'm just there, bro, like seeing this, like,
Bro,
should I do something? And like, should I like go and like tell him, bro, it's all good, like, you know? Bro, they literally would just let him do his thing, bro. They literally would let him do his thing.
Every
Usually-
time?
bro.
Every
most of
time?
the-
But was he,
not every time,
was
but
he like connecting? Like, was
no,
he
he just started like not fighting, but like when you're gonna fight somebody, like, hey, like, what's up, you know, like this, like that. Like, he was about to, but the thing is that the gorilla, the reason why he couldn't hit him, it was because he was in a high spot, como que estaba bien alto. So yeah,
Okay. So you just look up?
yeah, he just look up and start like como que tantearlo así,
Yeah.
toda esa vuelta. And bro, obviously the first time when I saw it, bro, and nobody told me like this shit, and I'm just like tense, bro. I'm like, holy shit, bro, is he okay or what should we do? And I asked the other guy. He said, no, bro.
It's every day.
It's so good. He's gonna pass. And I was like, oh shit. And what the manager will do is that he will like, every time he knew the animatronics was gonna move, he'll like call him. And like just, can you do this thing down there? So he wouldn't
see it.
try to
Yeah.
fight the gorilla, you know? But it was
He had a-
crazy, bro.
He had a shift for him every 15 minutes to do.
Bro, it was insane. And yeah, that was my first job in Rainforest Cafe, bro. It was a good story, bro.
Yeah.
And honestly, bro, I
One of the
literally,
best stories ever. Like,
bro.
I can't remember the last time a guest was made.
And bro, and you think the good thing about those jobs in downtown, bro, is like, yeah, they're not the most glamorous, but because of that same reason, they give you good ass stories, bro.
Yeah,
like
bro.
funny ass stories,
Yeah.
bro. There was another bosser, bro, that he was from El Salvador. He was my friend, but he was low key like off. Like his vibe is always off. Like I was scared of him, cause I was like, bro, one day he might actually tweak and like do some
go
crazy
crazy.
shit. Yeah. But that's why I always kept him close to me, you know?
Yeah.
Cause like the day that happens, he's gonna say, okay, you can go. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the
Right.
the thing of like, oh,
The
befriend,
bullying,
befriending the school shooter.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah.
like it's like that same like yo, when he pops out, he gonna remember that. Like,
He'll remember me, bro. So, and this dude, bro, like I was scared of him, bro. He was smaller than me, but like still, like I was scared. Like this, I knew like he came from some like crazy stuff, so I respect him. You know, like it's not that I was scared. I just respect him. You know, I don't
Yeah.
want to mess with him, nothing. And bro, and he was the most straight up person I have ever met, bro. He would literally stand on the front of the door, right, in the main door, but looking at where the customers are going out.
Yeah.
Right? And he will like say, look at this. And say, do you guys enjoy the service? And the customer say, yeah, kind of this. And he'll be like, yeah, honestly, I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm getting paid anyways. Bro, and I'm just there, bro, like, bro, like, what
What's
the
wrong with
fuck,
you,
bro?
bro?
Like, bro, in that restaurant, bro, it was just like, it was just crazy, bro. It was
like a
just
lot of-
crazy, but
I mean, the restaurant industry is just like
it's
crazy in general.
insane, bro. It's insane. You have to experience it once, at least, you know?
I feel like the show The Bear portrays that so
Yeah,
well.
Yeah, like the
yeah,
craziness
yeah.
of like everything like moving.
Yeah, but you have to experience a big restaurant.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
that gives you a good experience. That
Yeah.
gives you a lot of stories,
Yeah.
bro. And then suddenly At night, there's two servers fighting on the outside of the building, bro. Like suddenly they got into beef and they start fighting each other. And then you see another bosser you see another runner, like a table runner, taking the food and like grab a piece and bro, like shit like that, bro. I'm like, bro, I thought downtown was the glamorous place, bro. Nah. And it's the opposite.
Bro, downtown is like the area that is like
you gotta avoid. The worst. Yeah.
I hate Miami downtown.
You just have so many people, like so many different people that like it's so many characters, bro.
Yeah, you met like you know what? The reason why I'm really grateful for that experience is because I got a lot of inspiration for future characters. I said, bro, this guy, oh my God, people will love this guy in a movie. Like
the crackhead fighting
bro,
the
just
gorilla?
me seeing him is crazy.
No, it's a comedy, bro.
Yeah. Bro, it's a comedy, bro. And then, anyways, right, I got this job, but I couldn't speak English at all, right? So I stayed in this job for like 4 months, bro, and then I got my wrist. My wrist got like injured. I couldn't pick that tray up again. So, bro, and I was scared of quitting because when you come from like Latin America, bro, like you see jobs differently. You don't just come and quickly quit because in Latin America it's hard to get a job, you know. So I was scared of quitting, bro. I was so scared of quitting. Bro, to the point that I didn't even could say it to him. I just stopped showing up. I stopped showing up and I just stopped showing up and weeks later, bro, he didn't even care. Weeks later, I had the balls to call and said, bro, I'm sorry, I had to get. And he said, who is this? He said, who's talking? I was like, that's when I hang out, bro. Like he doesn't even remember me, bro. And anyways, then I got other jobs, bro, at other like restaurants, right? But I started to like, I understood, bro, I need to learn English, bro, or I'm always gonna be a bosser, bro. They're always gonna get me on the back part. So I get into this other restaurant. It was not as big, and it was not in downtown. It's like 10 minutes away from where I used to live. And it was different. They had me doing a lot of stuff. And then where I actually learned English is in the Spurs. You know the Spurs?
Yeah.
Yeah, from the NBA.
Yes,
I worked for them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was a dancer. Yeah, I used to dance.
Get out of here.
I promise you, I was a performer. I used to dance.
For the San Antonio Spurs?
Yeah, for the San Antonio Spurs.
You used to be on court?
Bro, you can YouTube me right now.
No, I will. Like, and I'm going to post on top of the...
That's like YouTube, like you can see.
Oh,
it.
You know what I said? I think I've seen a video on your social media of you like dancing or something, or like you post on your story or something like.
Yeah.
Of you like getting back into it or something.
Yeah, no, because that was my profession. Like that was my job when I was from 17 to 20. No, from 17 to not 20. That was my job. I was a dancer full time, and obviously, I mean. Sometimes part-time, full-time, but when I got to the Spurs, I was able to do it full-time, you know? And I obviously there were nobody speak English, bro. Like, digo, Spanish. Some of them would, but no, not really.
Yeah.
Bro. And, bro, in the audition, bro, I remember the audition was three parts, right? The audition was the dancing part. So that was like easy for me. I've been training a lot. Then there was the engaging part where you have to pretend like you're around like fans and you have to like yell and those stuff. And then they had the interview part, bro. And the interview part, I was like, bro, what am I gonna say, bro? They clearly I guess at this point they think I can speak English, right?
Yeah.
I'm a fucked up, and once the interview comes, it's gonna go down. Like that's it.
Yeah.
And what happens, bro, is that they will take us in groups of 5, right? When they call us for the interview, I make sure to go for the last one, right? So everybody was 4 in front of me, and then it was me, and they lighten us up like this, and then in front of us was all these Spurs executives and all of this and whatever. It was a lot of people, and they will ask a question, right? And the first person will answer, and then the second and the third. And what I did is that I will just listen to what they were saying, and I will just rearrange that shit, bro, and deliver it again. and I did that for the four questions, right? And they could tell that my English was not my language, but I was still answering whatever they were answering. That I trusted whatever they said. You know what I'm saying? And then the fifth question was that this is the question they always tell me that got me hired, because you know, I've been mentioning this thing that I don't know how to speak English, right? That I was worried about it, right?
Yeah.
And then one of the questions was, okay, so what will you do if one of the fans comes to you and ask you like, do you know about this rumor that this player or this and that? Like, because they are gonna know that you work inside the Spurs, right? And you guys see the players and all of this. So the first guy says, no, I will say that obviously we cannot talk about it. And then and then when they were talking, I actually thought like, what would I say? Like, actually, what would I say, right?
Yeah.
That's the only question that I thought. What would I say? And when they asked me what, like, and I said, honestly, what I will say is like, sorry, I don't speak English. Bro, and then everybody started laughing, bro. But I was dead ass serious, though. Like, I really did not speak English. And I said it serious. Yeah. And everybody started laughing. And when I saw everybody laughing, I was like, oh shit, I guess I started laughing too. You know what I mean? I started laughing too. But I was like, that's what I will say, legitimately. I'm sorry, I don't speak English. And that question, bro, and it's funny, bro, because I worry about not speaking the language for the whole audition, and not speaking the language got my job. Yeah. Because what I answer and the coach always tell me like, yeah, when you said that, everybody laughed and we remember you because we never expected an answer like that. Everybody else was saying like very formal answers. Yeah. It was you the only one that said something very like
out of the box.
And real too.
Like. And real too, because I said, Coach, to be honest, if they actually ask me, that's what I will say. You know? And she said, oh, okay. He's still like, bro.
He's like, I can't even. It's not an act.
It's not a joke. Yeah. Like, I was dead, I stood. That's
like, ask me right now, I'm going to say that.
Bro, and you know what? There's another crazy story, bro. One day, they wanted me to explain. All of the other people of the crew, they were Hispanic, but, I mean, some of them were like, we had like all the races, right? Pero, to be honest, all of them were like born in the U.S., ¿verdad? So nobody knew what loteria is. You know what loteria, right? It's a very Hispanic game, right?
Yeah.
Bro, and the news come, right? Then we were in a building, and the news station come, and they need somebody to explain what loteria is, bro. And bro, like everybody looked at me, bro, because I mean, obviously they said, "Oh, the Hispanic one," you know, like
yeah.
Bro,
you're like, what, guys?
And I'm like, bro. I when I saw everybody looking at me, I was like, bro, like, and I look at the coach, and she looked at me, and he said like. She was like, yeah. And I like, Coach, I don't even speak English. Like, and you're going to make me talk in TV? Like, bro, like, I'm going to be, you know my fear? I don't want to become a meme. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's a meme. I'm going to give some meme material, bro. Like, and, bro, and I was like, oh my, and my coach just like, yes, but Alejandro, please do it for the team.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, oh my God, bro. And I did it, bro. Until this day, I don't know what I said, bro. I literally just, like, try to explain it. And I remember I had a friend close to me, bro.
This man is a movie.
Like, bro, I thought he'd be like, I don't want to speak on camera. Like, I don't want to mess up. He's like, bro, I don't want to be a meme.
Yeah, bro. I was like, I know I'm going to say, this shit's not going to make sense.
Yeah.
Like, this shit's not going to make sense. And they're going to put me on TV. With the Spurs logo and everything, and the Spurs logo, like they have a big ass fan base.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, this is some dangerous shit. Like I cannot just be, and I did it, and I explained it, but I clearly didn't explain with the right words. Like it didn't make really sense, to be honest. But I didn't say nothing wrong, and my coach was like, yeah, thank you very much for doing this for the team, and I'm like, Coach, I'm not doing this no more.
Matter of fact, I quit.
I just told her, like, I don't want to do that no more. Like, I was stressing, bro. I was stressing.
Oh, my God,
bro. Yo, this man's life is a movie, bro. We can literally talk, like, like hours about this shit, but bro, like I feel like the camera's about to die, and that's my biggest fear.
It's all good.
But yo, Landro, before we head out of here, bro. But first of all, bro, honor having you here, bro, because like it's been funny as fuck, and I can't remember the last time we've laughed like this hard with with the guests, bro. Because usually like it's just like us asking the questions.
Yeah.
Like, they're cool, but like it's not like obviously we've already had the relationship before.
No, thank you, Raf. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Well, what do you have coming up? I think
Coming up?
the main thing I would say is probably Los Tropicales.
Yeah, and coming out right now, working with Casalu, doing Los Tropicales. There is a series that we're doing that I really like a lot, giving the spotlight to people here in Miami. And just visually also it's a good project, like it looks good. I try to not make it the usual. It's not an interview. That's what I say to everybody. It's not an interview. We're not interviewing nobody. We're just making them talk. And that's one thing that I have coming up. Other music videos, like with big artists too. Just takes a little bit longer to know the concept things. But the mainly thing that I'm been working on is just like not movies but scenes that I've been writing. Like this is what I feel like. Okay, I've seen a lot of music video directors older than me, and they've been staying on that industry because they never like actually took action to even start with something small as a scene. So that I was like, when I realized that, I was like, no, I need to at least start with something small, and because eventually I want to jump to that.
Yeah, you want to do more, and you want to do more scenes. Or
I
like,
want to like
create
exactly
like
just do scenes, and this is what I have coming up. To be honest, at the moment, is just more music videos, more this little like sketch. I don't want to call it sketch, but it's just like scenes, and funny stuff because I like funny stuff,
And you got a lot to draw from. You got a
lot of
inspo,
bro. I got a lot of inspo, bro. But thank you for inviting me, bro. I appreciate it.
Of course. I mean, honestly, when we were thinking about like who we want on the show, I was like, yo, I gotta get Landro on, just because like, first of all, we're about like Latino creatives.
Yeah.
And like during that experience at the shoot, I was like, yo, I gotta get Landro on.
Thank you, bro.
And especially since like we've done more projects together, throughout. So I was like, yo, like Landro's personality would be like funny as hell on this.
Nah, thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
But bro, we've had a blast on here.
Had a good time. We laughed.
Yeah,
so good.
We've had a blast on here. So I mean, obviously, if you stuck around this long, again, I'm gonna remind you, subscribe, hit like, all that. I think we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, everything.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. But also just comment, like let us know, like I don't know what you thought about his story, and also
let us know, please.
And it could be literally anything.
Let us know if you think the guy beat the gorilla or not.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
But we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And until next time, peace.